And welcome to another edition of Thoughts at the Roundtable with me, Matt Rebar.
And me, Paul Laux.
And what is happening? I know you said it's been chaotic.
Dude, so it is always difficult to try to, get us to schedule time to do this because we're both busy people, And so finally this week I've been all busy doing stuff every night. So finally I get a free night. I was like, cool, we get to record this and talk and everything. So we had planned to, it's 8:46 right now? Mm-hmm. We had planned to meet at, 8:30 and chat and talk about things. Literally 8:20, like 8:27. I'm sitting on my bed just waiting, next to my laptop, just waiting for the call to start this or whatever. My dog just sits next to me and almost yaks on my face, just right onto my bed, onto my pillow. Just literally upchucks everything like 2 inches from my face onto my entire bed. I'm like, oh my,
is Colby sick? Food.
She ate a piece of avocado, so she just because Adeline threw it at her. And so that gave her an upset stomach, and so then she just upchucked everything. She literally basically yacked on my face 1 minute before we're supposed to meet.
So the question is that like, is she just not smart, or is she doing that to like out of spite? Like, what's the story there?
I don't know. She can be a very spiteful dog at times. She really, really can. She doesn't like Katie and I showing any sort of like physical affection. Even like holding hands is a no-go. Like, she will be pissed. She doesn't even like us sitting next to each other on the couch. Like, that is no. Cannot sit next to each other. She wedges herself in between us. She's just, oh my God. It is a mess. So, but I cleaned that up, and also the daily aggravation of, I spent a little bit of time outside watering all my plants and everything. I get inside and then immediately starts raining. So
yeah, it poured for like 10 minutes just now, and it's still pretty rough. So that poor garden of yours is going to be overwatered.
Oh, it's good. It'll be fine. I'm growing strawberries.
Good. Strawberries? Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, and then I got a whole little at my at one of my family members' house. He has a huge plot of land, so we got all this stuff growing: raspberries, blueberries, grapes.
Oh, you guys are making like
I'm like
V8
a little
smoothies over there. Yeah,
we even got cantaloupe going.
Well, that I could do without. That seems like a waste of garden space.
You're missing out. I love cantaloupe.
I am not missing out. Let me A, say that, and then B, cantaloupe is just like such a filler fruit. It just doesn't need to be there.
The hell does that mean?
It's just like the worst. Like when you have fruit salad, like I never eat the cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe is the first thing I go to.
Or what I'll do is I'll eat the cantaloupe with like better fruit to like make it better. So like I'll eat it with like a strawberry and a pineapple. What does it matter with you?
It is like the sweetest, juiciest fruit there is.
I don't know if having a kid has like changed your taste palette.
I've always been this way.
Last time I've checked, cantaloupe is booty. It is just the worst.
No. It looks like a booty, but it tastes like heaven.
Some might argue that cantaloupe looking and tasting like booty might be both good things, but for me, no, it is not. But
no, it is definitely my favorite. Always has been. That and pears. Pears are the best.
I mean, I like pears. Don't get me wrong, but like pears don't like have a taste.
Do you? What is with your taste buds?
Pears are just like listen. I will have a pear. Right? But like when we're talking about like fruit flavor, no one's bum rushing for like the pear flavor.
There are entire companies that are built around pear ciders and pear beers.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
You're literally psychotic.
Okay. And when it comes to ciders, yes, you could do a pear cider, but no one's like, oh my God, the flavor of the pear is like what I need.
Yes, they do. That's why they make it into the drink. Are you crazy?
Okay, but like strawberry, blueberry, banana, what else?
All
raspberry, orange.
Good.
These fruits have like monopolies on flavor. Like you go and have candy, strawberry, lemon, lime, orange. You don't see pear candy because the flavor profile isn't like in your face.
I'm pretty sure you do see pear candy.
Okay, get some pear candy and prove me wrong. I mean, I'm sure it exists. I'm just saying in quantity.
And you just said it didn't.
Like, in the sense of, like, if I go to Target right now, like, if we go to World Market, yeah, you'll probably find some fancy European pear candy, but no one's, like,
Walmart
clamoring. Yeah, right. Walmart, they're not fancy enough for pear candy.
Knock it off. That's where I shop every week. I know my Walmarts.
I mean, that just says enough, doesn't it? But no, I mean, seriously, like, when you think of, like, candy, like fruit candy, what's the first flavor that comes to mind? Be honest.
Fruit
Strawberry.
candy, probably strawberry.
Strawberry.
I'm
And
not saying it's
strawberry
that weird,
has,
but
like,
I'm
a
saying it's good.
distinct, powerful flavor. Pear is a subtle flavor. I'm not saying it's flavorless. I like pears. I'm pro pear. I'm
You
just
don't
saying.
like anything, it seems like. Literally,
I like
no
a lot
fruit.
of things. You just happen to like cantaloupe and then say that pears have the best flavor in the fruit family, which is like
When did I say
kind
that?
of. I mean,
when did I say that? When did I say that?
It was within the
I
context.
quite literally said my favorites are cantaloupe and pears. At no point did I say they were the best.
I'm
They're
just
my
saying, if you go to
personal
like a
favorites.
party and you're like, my favorite fruits are cantaloupes and pears, people will be like, oh, I think you'll get that
I
reaction.
guarantee you're wrong. I guarantee.
I
you're
think
wrong.
it's definitely not
Cantaloupe also pairs the best with dip, fruit dip.
Well, yeah, it needs it because cantaloupe is so bad. It needs like dip or something
Man.
to give it flavor.
You're like the anti-Gordon Ramsay over here. Like you have the worst.
When
taste.
has Gordon Ramsay used a cantaloupe? That's what I want to know.
I'm gonna have to look. Honestly.
I'm sure
gonna
he
look
used
right
a pear. I'm sure he used a pear because you could take a pear and add things to the pear that makes the pear amazing.
now. I'm just gonna Google right now, Gordon Ramsay and cantaloupe. I want to see what just populates. I'm just curious.
I doubt there's anything. Like, what do you do with a cantaloupe? Like
You eat
ruin
it.
you ruin
cut
the
it open and
plate.
eat it. You put it in a
No, like in a
fruit
dish. Like, what do you do in a dish? You ruin the dish with it. Oh, you make a fruit salad with a can. Okay, please.
Yes.
I'm talking
Or
about
just
like an
eat it.
actual
Look at
like
this.
dish.
He's making cantaloupe soup. Oh,
See, but like,
amazing.
question for the cantaloupe soup: is it cantaloupe reliant on other flavor profiles?
I don't know. Listen to
'Cause-
this. He has a whole 3 recipe article about things you can do with cantaloupes. You are psychotic, man.
I can tell you 3 things to do with cantaloupes. Don't buy them. Throw them away. Give them to
This
your
is why
neighbor
you're the-
you hate.
This is why you are literally the anti-Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, okay. Just tell yourself that. Okay, moving on from the fruits. I can't talk about this anymore because I'm getting genuinely heated about cantaloupes. This podcast is supposed to be a de-stressing experience. And
You know
here I
there's
am,
different
like,
species of cantaloupes?
I mean, what? Like, one tastes like booty in a bad way, and the other one tastes like booty in a worse way. I mean, like, what's the different cantaloupes? They're all terrible. Paul.
One
I
is
mean,
like striped.
oh, you mean like the rind that no one's eating? Who cares?
No, they are like different shapes.
Next, you're
I would
gonna
say.
tell me that you love honeydew.
Honeydew is my second favorite.
Oh my god!
I love honeydew.
If I come over to your house for your porch party later this summer and there's a fruit salad
Dude,
of honeydew,
I-
cantaloupe, and pear, I am straight up flipping the table.
I'm doing it. I'm now doing it. In
Oh
fact,
my
I
God.
literally have a bowl of cantaloupe sitting in my fridge right now that I eat every morning.
That's just disgusting to me. Like, who wakes up and they're like, you know what would start off my day? Shitty cantaloupe.
It is always at hotel buffets. It's always
Yeah,
there.
because it's cheap. No one wants it, so like they get it for cheap at the stores. Because you just roll to
Why do you
Aldi's.
hate
You
melon
can
so
literally go to
much?
Aldi's and get a freaking cantaloupe for like 5 cents. Because no one wants the cantaloupe.
Why are you so heated? You're really passionate about this. I really
Because
want to know.
I
Matt,
think
what is
you
bothering you?
genuinely,
Who hurt
I
you?
think you genuinely
Matt,
like
who
them.
hurt you?
A
Matt,
cantaloupe
who
hurt
hurt
me.
you?
A cantaloupe.
How did a cantaloupe hurt you?
I just well,
Tell
here's the
me.
thing. I have a
Open
stand-up
up. It's
joke.
okay.
I genuinely have a stand-up joke. This was a real life experience. I was at I think it was like a Jewish bar mitzvah.
Mm-hmm.
I was catering for side money because it's good side money. And the one guy goes, "Hey, we have some leftover cantaloupe. Would you like it?" And the lady goes, "Yeah, my kids would like it." And I was like, I've never heard of kids liking cantaloupe. You as
My
an
daughter
adult,
eats it all the time.
she's one. She doesn't know better.
she loves
Her,
it.
she doesn't. I don't think she does a 1-year-old recognize flavor. I mean, I guess they do.
Yes, because she's picky and she picks cantaloupe.
Well, that's genetic at that point.
I am
I don't know what
debunking
to tell you.
I am debunking you at every turn. You're just mad because you were legitimately wrong.
About what?
Everything we've talked about for the past
About the fact that
9
Gordon
minutes and
Ramsay
50 seconds.
supposedly made a cantaloupe soup, which I know is reliant on other flavors to disguise the cantaloupe. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way. Listen. There's no way that cantaloupe soup is a straight up cantaloupe, like mushed down into soup. He probably added salt,
I love
sugar.
this.
He added some like watermelon puree, something to give it a little bit of spunk. There's no way that soup is
I'm just gonna
cantaloupe.
mail cantaloupes to your home.
And I will just throw them. I will punch them to the street. I'll use it as a softball. Jeez.
Wow. What
We
is
gotta move
with you
on.
today. What is with you
Listen,
today?
wait, let me finish my story. So the guy goes, "Oh, do you want the leftover cantaloupe?" And she says, "Yes, my kids would love the cantaloupe." And I'm like, "What? That's so stupid. Like, kids never like cantaloupe except for Paul's kid." And then he goes, "We also have leftover pineapple." The lady goes, "Oh, no, I wouldn't want that. My kids hate pineapple." And I'm like, "Your kids hate pineapple? Everyone loves pineapple. That is an OG fruit. That is
I got news for ya.
fantastic." You hate pineapple?
No, I actually love pineapple. I just wanted
Okay.
to see how mad you'd get to that reaction.
I would throw this mic out the window. I have to buy a new window. Anywho, and then I joke about how, like, you know how they have those ads where it's like, you know, do you want to eat these pretzels? But if you do, there's a chance of fentanyl in them. Do you want to eat these pretzels still? Have you seen those ads? I always joked, you know, I'd pass up the pretzels, but if it was a chance of fentanyl in fresh cut, really nice, like golden delicious pineapple, I might take the risk. Do you know how expensive it is to get good pineapple, like pre-cut? I mean, those things run like $10.
Oh no, they don't. They're $6.99, man. Where are you shopping?
$6.99.
your
You
hoity-toity
roll.
ass
Wait a
won't go to
minute. Wait a
Walmart
minute.
with the rest
Wait a
of us.
minute. So you roll up $6.99. That's 10. $6.99 is closer to 10 than 0.
What do your hoity-toity ass needs to just go to these.
First of all, I shop at Aldi's, sir. I shop at Costco. I get my gas
okay,
at Costco.
bitch. Do you know how expensive Costco is? That is a hoity and or toity.
You know what? I don't think I've ever seen a cantaloupe at Costco. I don't think they sell them.
because those people don't know how to live. Honestly, they really don't.
Or maybe they just realize, like, time is better spent not with a cantaloupe. Okay, we gotta move on. I was on vacation this last week. I officiated my first wedding.
I know. I'm very jealous
That I officiated or was on vacation?
that you're on vacation. I don't really care to officiate weddings because I probably would mess that up
Yeah.
pretty hardcore.
Well, first of all, I killed it. Thank you. Second of all, well, here's what was.
Jeez, wow, you are spunky tonight, man.
I am spunky. I haven't even taken my
My
melatonin.
God.
Got my melatonin right here. Jingle, jingle.
Take it now. Take 2. Shit.
Take 5.
My God.
Here's what was tough about this vacation, Paul. So normally when I go on vacation, like I want to see things, do things, experience things, like go, go, go. This was a lot more
I'm the same
laissez.
way.
This one was more laissez-faire, sitting, laying, beach, deck, and it was hard.
How long
It was-
were you there? How many days were you
I
there?
was there for like 4.
Very nice.
It was hard. It's very hard. I'm not a good relaxer. I'm a very bad relaxer.
I'm the same way. I usually come home from vacations more tired than when I went.
Yes, 100%.
Because I want to do shit. I want to do, you know, what the city has to offer and everything. And you're gonna. I don't know if you're gonna. How are you gonna act to this? I don't like beaches.
I liked the beach. I had a good
I don't
time. Yeah.
hate beaches. I have nothing against beaches. They're fine. But what I like better is forests and deserts and mountains and things like that.
Yeah, I think I like a lot of different things. Like I'm not clamoring to always like some people have like their yearly beach vacation, right? I'm not like that. I could go a couple years without seeing the beach for sure.
The best beach I ever went to was in Hawaii. That's the only
Oh,
place
of
where like this beach is
course.
nice.
Of course.
Nice beach, but I'll never be able to go out there again. So
Why?
I'm banned.
From Hawaii?
Yeah,
What? I don't think I've heard this.
I'm just making that up. I just don't have the money.
Oh my god, you are the
I'm
worst.
banned monetarily.
You ate cantaloupe on Hawaii and were banned. They said,
Truly,
"Sir."
I remember when I was in Hawaii though, they had a continental breakfast, and every morning I'd get the cantaloupe. I'm not even joking. I really would. I'd get that and like the eggs and stuff.
I will say, if there's gonna be a place on Earth that has the best cantaloupe, Hawaii has to be up there, right?
I'm not. Yeah. Also, I remember going to the pineapple fields there. That was very strange.
Ooh.
And ironically enough, we don't get our pineapple from Hawaii. We get them from Honduras because
Oh.
we're not able to get the pineapple from Hawaii to the States quick enough before it goes bad. But we are for some reason from Honduras.
Interesting. Yeah.
I remember one time I used to work at a grocery store, and this lady came up to me, and she was very, very ticked off. And she goes, "How come you never sell bananas from the U.S.? Why do you never sell United States bananas?" I was like, "Bitch, when is the last time you saw a banana tree in the United States?
Yeah.
When? Tell me."
Yeah, that's actually really funny. She's just like, where are the American bananas? There are none.
They literally do not exist. They are not here.
Oh my gosh. But like I said, with the beach vacation, I like structure. You know what I missed when I was gone? I missed like having my structure and schedule. Like having no structure. That was tough. It was really tough.
I mean, I will plan out vacations weeks in advance of what I'm gonna do. This, like, literally, I'm not joking, to the hour. Like, I'm gonna do this from this time, this time. And obviously, some things are flexible, but that's how I am.
Yeah.
By the way, how hot was it down there?
Actually, it wasn't too bad. It was like 80s. The last day was the hottest. And I think it was pushing 90. And for me,
Was it humid as hell?
it was hot. I mean, that last day was, that was rough. The other days were good. I'm a heat baby, man. I can't stay in the heat too long. Like, honestly, like if Cleveland was like 50s, 60s, 70s, and maybe a little 80s all year long, that would be perfect for me.
You mean 50s, 60s in the winter?
Yeah.
Or in the summer? Because I can't stand that, man. I want it 110 if possible. I want it as hot as it can be.
Oh no, I can't deal with it. It's just the worst. I can't.
That's why I remember the first time I went to Arizona with my wife. I had been there a couple times before, and I just love that heat. But and I kid you not, this is a true story. So not only when I took my wife for the first time, I told her, I was like, oh, it's not that bad. Like 100 isn't like, it's not terrible because there's no humidity and everything. She's like, okay, whatever. We land. I kid you not. Not only was it like the hottest part of summer, but they were also in a heat wave. I kid you not, when we landed, and this is absolutely 100% true, it was 120 degrees.
Oh.
And so we walked out of the plane, and my wife was like, oh my God. And in the back of my head, I was like, man, she's going to kill me because this is even boiling for me. This is tough. It was 120 degrees. That was the hottest temperature I've ever experienced outside.
Disgusting.
It was nuts. It was so hot this week we went. I got up one day at 6 a.m. At 6 a.m. it was 91 degrees. At 6 in the morning.
No. Why do people love that? I don't get it. Like, I'd rather put on a sweatshirt than feel like my skin is on fire. Like 100%.
Makes the pool feel great, man. Let me tell you. And that sun beating down on you, it is something else, man. I love it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm good.
You know what's an underrated state for real, though? Especially with, like, beauty and everything? Utah. Utah's great.
Here's my problem with Utah. It's not the beauty of the geography. It's the weird cultures.
It's weird people. If you just stay away from everyone there and deal with nobody and just experience the state for how it is, it's a great state. Go to Salt Lakes, the Great Salt Lake, and experience that. Just don't talk to anybody. Everyone who lives in Utah is pretty weird. Sorry if you're listening in Utah, but you're weird probably.
We have like a letter in our email inbox. It's like, I am a Utah resident who loves cantaloupe, and this podcast is absolutely the worst ever, yada yada. Oh my god.
Get in trouble with the FCC because I said I don't like the state of Utah. Sorry, Mitt Romney.
I mean, I went to Zion Canyon. I've briefly been
great.
in there, and I mean, it really is stunning. But, the temperatures, man. I can't get into it. I'm glad you can.
Utah's not that bad.
When we were there, I almost had a heat stroke. I definitely almost passed out.
Ironically enough, I've never had like heat stroke issues in Arizona, but I almost did once when I was in like St. Martin. So that was fun. Almost passed out on my honeymoon. So, hey, it is what it is.
I would have passed out too, because I bet you're like, hey, honey, I brought cantaloupe for the honeydew. Oh,
you are just on this, man. What is the matter with you? You know what we should call this episode?
I was thinking cantaloupe versus every other fruit ever.
No, call it cantaloupe.
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 Okay, so remind me. Oh, well, is there anything else we should add?
Not really. I guess we're just going to bitch about fruits for 20 minutes.
Actually, I'll throw this in for a little bit. So I'm doing this apprenticeship class with the Olympics. We're doing training modules for students who are going to be part of the Olympics. And my professor approved, for my part of the project, I'm creating an original song and music video about production safety.
Production safety?
Yeah, like if it's hot, shade the camera. If it's cold, give the camera a coat. like that kind of things. It's gonna be like almost like
Wait, like safety for the physical equipment?
yeah, or like and yourself, like with cables, like don't leave cables out. So I'm excited.
So
about
strange.
that.
By the way, did you see Facebook's gonna hide likes soon?
Really?
Yep. So you will see what people like, but it won't be public on your posts, which is gonna ruin a lot. I can see that having a really bad effect on some.
Honestly, I'm excited because then people might think actually people like my stuff because no one ever likes anything I do. So how do you feel? I mean, I think it's just part of the whole culture of trying to get rid of the that whole element of social media.
The thing that's gonna maybe trip me up is I like to look at who likes other things, and it'll remind me of to talk to some friends that I haven't seen in a while. Mm-hmm. So like that legitimately does happen. It's like, oh yeah, this person, I should reach out to them.
I will say though, I look forward to having people not have to be like, "Can you like my post?" Oh,
I never get that. You get that?
Here and there.
Well, do you do it?
Yeah. I'm too nice. I'm too nice.
You never like crap. I do. I see how it is.
Well, I try not to go on social media too much. I do a good job of being balanced with it, I think.
Well, that's good. I need to be better with that for sure.
Also, you know me, I like to do things. So like to me, social media isn't really doing things. It's like looking at things, I guess, or like researching your friends. I'm not sure what it is, but for me, it's not like I have to be doing it. So. All right. Well, this was a good little catch up, even though most of it was just cantaloupe related. So.
Oh, wow. What are you going to do?
Well, until next time, peace out.
Later.